never killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
5 long years he wore this watch. This watch. In one place he knew he could hide something. This watch was your birthright. I could have used a little more cowbell. 5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass. I gotta have more cowbell. This watch. 5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass. His ass. Your son. Your son, the cowboy. Your son that snatched my narcotics. Your son that whore hightailed it out of there. Your son. That ain't any kind of fun. No. I just say whatever I want.
Those guys are dead.
I just say whatever I want. I want monkeys. And people seem to enjoy it. Monkeys. I free associate. I make up the skits and bits right there. Intuitive improvisation. I just say whatever I want. Intuitive improvisation. It's the secret of genius. I just say whatever I want. And people seem to enjoy it.
You tell them what I say.
Whoa!
This watch was your birthright.
No.
This watch up his ass. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
I want you to know what it's like to live that way.
5 long years he wore this watch. This watch.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
This watch.
You're clear with me. You understand?
His ass. From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. I want in. It's my turn.
One time.
He died of dysentery.
Ad-libs, improv. I free associate. I make up the skits and bits right there. You're clear with me. You understand?
I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
But you can't run, ain't you?
Now, little man,
Never come back again.
I give the watch to you. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. I want in.
Never come back again. Red, dead, never come back again.
It's my turn.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
Monkeys up his ass.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Monkeys up his ass. His ass. His watch. I want monkeys. His watch.
The Antichrist.
Monkeys. His watch was your birthright. I want monkeys. You'd be damned. Monkeys.
Hail to the king, baby.
His ass.
I could have used a little more cowbell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I just say whatever I want. The Antichrist. I just say whatever I want. And people seem to enjoy it.
Big Tim Slade.
You can always take comfort in the fact you never had a choice.
Your son. Okay, but he is. Your son. Okay, but he is. Tell the angels in heaven you've never seen evil so singularly personified as you did in the face of the man who killed you.
You don't know what death is.
Your son. Your son.
Intuitive improvisation. It's the secret of genius.
Your son.
His ass.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
No. I could have used a little more cowbell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
You make a public enemy number one.
I got him.
Your son.
That's some bits right there. Ad-libs, improv.
Fucks you all up, fucks you all up.
This ain't a goddamn field trip. This is a fucking war! It's Miller time.
That he is.
All right. How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Am I coming through loud and clear? Let me know. How'd everybody like the new intro music? Pretty interesting. No? Pretty entertaining? Let me see. Saturn Video, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. And we got Nico here. Nico, thank you for the $10 super chat. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see, who else have I got with me tonight? We've got DJ Carolyn Neville, Papa, RJ Skarinki, Alex Bacon. What's up, Alex? We got Return of the Disc. How you doing, Return of the Disc? We got Christian here. We got my buddy Keith. Got Future Dead Camper.
Man, you are one scared cat. They call me Reggie the Reckless.
Future Dead Camper, thank you for being a channel member for 7 months. Very cool. Good to see you, bud. Could use a fan out here in the outhouse. Yeah, you know, summer is on its way, and it's only going to get hotter out there in Demon's Outhouse. We've got Dave in the chat. We got Art of the Video. Hello, Art of the Video. We got Swaggy. What's going on, Swaggy? Dalton, movie fan. Got Redbeard, Randall Beatty, Scratch Burno, Twisted Trucker, and Eddie Wynn. What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So yeah, I've not done a Sunday night stream in a little while, so I might be a little rusty tonight, so forgive me in advance. Don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. There was a big physical media release that was announced just moments ago. We'll get to that one here shortly, and definitely want to talk about Evil Dead Rise.
Man, this shit whack, man. I just feel this shit from, man. I don't understand, it's like positive no good, man. Bitch be calling me tapping that shit, man.
And there's my boy Wayne D saying hello to everybody. Horror Orman, how you doing tonight, sir? Thank you for the $2 super chat. That's very kind of you. Pat Master, hello. Yeah, it's been at least, it's been a couple of different it's been at least a couple of weeks, because there was the weekend that I was at the Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Con, and then the week after that, I just didn't, I just wasn't feeling it. But back tonight, and ready to hang out with y'all for a couple hours and shoot the bull. Talk movies, whatever. If you guys have any questions or anything, we can do like a Q&A type of deal. Just throw me some questions. Throw me some questions out there. Whatever you guys want to do. Feel like it's been a while since I've caught a Sunday night stream. Yeah, because it has been a while. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sasha. Show of hands. Who has seen Evil Dead Rise? Let me pop a poll up here real quick. And I want to know what everybody's thoughts are on Evil Dead Rise. So let's do like a star count. Now let's do a popcorn count. All right, so there's 1 popcorn, 2 popcorns, 3 popcorns. We're going on a popcorn rating here, all the way up to 4 popcorns. So let me know, where did Evil Dead rise for you on a popcorn level? 4 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Let me know. What's up, Geriatric Geek? I hope you're doing well. Michael Sullivan, what's up? Sam Thomason, hello. I'm wearing, this is Drexel from True Romance. One of my favorite characters in film, period. So yeah, Drexel from True Romance. Played by the great Gary Oldman. Oh, so yeah, so let's talk about the while the results of the poll are being tallied. So the big physical media announcement that was announced just a little while ago is that Trick or Treat from 1980, what year did that come out? 1986, that's right. Trick or Treat from 1986, starring Mark Price. It very famously has more or less cameo appearances from Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne. Gene Simmons has a slightly bigger part than Ozzy, but it's a heavy metal horror movie. It is happening. The cat's been out of the bag on that one for a long time, but it was officially announced earlier tonight. Literally, I think just probably about half an hour ago. It's happening. So Synapse will be releasing it. It's also part of the Red Shirt Pictures line of physical media releases. So it's been a long time in the coming for that one. But yeah, Trick or Treat from 1986, finally coming to Blue. Actually, I think it's going to be a 4K release, as a matter of fact. So yeah, it's getting really getting the red carpet rolled out for it, which is exciting. I would have been more excited if it was another release, if it was another movie that's been a long time in the coming, that my fingers were crossed that it was going to be that movie. But it was Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat's still cool. You know? Okay. There's Dr. CZ Death. What's going on, Chris? Haven't seen Rise yet. Okay. I'm going to keep it spoiler as spoiler free as possible, which I think my review of the movie was pretty spoiler free too. So, but won't go in. And anyway, here's the truth about Evil Dead Rise. If you saw the trailer, you saw it all. You saw the best parts of the movie in the trailer, unfortunately. So I'm sure I'm going to go on a trailer rant here very soon also, because I hate trailers. I hate modern trailers, and I hate them even more. This makes me hate them even more. My leg is already shaking with anger, so it'll be coming out very soon. Synapse, get that $70 ready. You know, you might not be, no, it can't be $70. Not for that title. Not for that title. Nobody will buy Trick or Treat if it's at a $70 price range. No way. Or price point, rather. I'm sorry. So, yeah, Trick or Treat from 1986. It's finally coming out. There's been no release date yet. It's still in production, but it has been announced. So, yeah, that's cool. I've not seen the trailer for Subspecies 5. No, I have not. Will I be doing a review of the new Sorority House Massacre Blu-ray? Maybe. It's definitely on the top of my list of movies to watch because I do want to rewatch it on this fancy new release. What's up, Lost Tune, over on Twitch? I hope you're doing well. Trailers have ruined the surprise of going to see a movie. Yes. Yeah. They really have. They really have. And when you go to the movies to watch a movie, you're forced to sit through 40 different trailers, and each one gives away everything. So I mean, you're better off to don't show up to a movie until you're like, at least a half hour late. So let's take a look at the Evil Dead Rise poll real quick. 49% give it four popcorns. 28% give it 3. 18% give it 2. 5% give it a 1. Okay. We'll keep that going for a little while longer. What's up, Boogie Manny? How you doing? Oh, well, thank you, Twisted Trucker. Not seen Rise yet. Your review was the best one I've seen so far. Seemed the most honest. Oh, well, thank you. There's Mark Striano. What's up, Mark? 976 Evil did get a Blu-ray release, Randall. A couple of years ago. It was a decent release, as I recall. But yeah, Cheerleader Camp, that one's one that's still kind of floating around out there. So it's a floater. Hopefully it'll come down very soon. Or that's not what I meant to say. What's up, Feels Creepy Vids? How you doing, man? Trick or Treat will be 4K confirmed, so that's good. Yeah. Actually, I think, let me see. I think Synapse posted about it on there. Yeah, they did. No, they didn't say anything about 4K. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 4K, though. All they say is that it's still in production, no release date, but we're hoping to have it out this year. But see, and again, the thing about Trick or Treat is like, the cat's been out of the bag on that one for like a year. So it's been in production for a long time. So I'm curious as to why it's been such a long road. Long production road for that one. Not like the rights or anything else, just the production. But I'm sure we'll find out eventually. There's a right way to do trailers. I think one of the trailers for The French Connection even spoiled the ending, but it was still a blockbuster. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so all right, so let's talk about Evil Dead Rise a little bit. And I'm going to be very I'm not going to try and spoil anything. I know a lot of people still haven't seen it yet. And if you haven't seen my review, I posted my review of it earlier today. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I'd appreciate that. Bill Nightbloom, what's up? I thought your review of Evil Dead was spot on. I walked out of the theater and felt like it was a solid meh. I was a little higher on it than meh, but I mean, to me, it just felt kind of like it was okay. It was okay. And yeah, the trailer did give away all the best moments in the movie, unfortunately. But even if it hadn't, I still would have been like, yeah, it's okay. For me, like I said in my review, I felt like it never really got out of second gear and really went for the throat. Like there's nothing to me that was was very memorable about it. Like in a week from now, I'm probably not going to remember anything about it. Like, yeah, it was bloody and gory, but like none of it was like, you know, those cringy moments like, oh gosh, that hurts, or like, you know, something like that. You know what I mean? Like, and the one moment that was like that cringe moment you saw in the trailer. And I really could care less about any of the characters. The characters were transparent is too good of a word. And like, I don't need really fleshed out characters for a movie like this, but like when like you can't keep the characters straight, like you have to, that's the blonde one, that's the dark haired. Okay. Like you have to pick them out by, by the color of their hair to tell them apart. Yeah. So I really dislike, not that I dislike the characters. I just didn't care for the characters at all. I did think that Alyssa Sutherland's the best thing about the movie for me. I thought she was great as the mother that gets dead-eyed eyes, and she really gave it her all. And she's the best thing about the movie for me, hands down. So yeah, it was. I think I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I'd give it like a, I don't know, like a 6.5 out of 10, somewhere in that neighborhood. Like, I recommend it. I just don't think it's anything special. You know, I don't think there's been a bad Evil Dead movie, and I would add Rise to that, but Rise would be at the bottom of the list for me. So not a bad movie, just not that great. Not that great. But it's done well at the box office, which is good. It's always good for a horror movie to do well at the box office. I can't say there was no doubt in my mind that it would. I thought there was no doubt that Renfield was going to be a big hit, and it's just completely died. Like, let's see, where's Renfield at now? So it opened with 8 million. Looks like its total gross is 13, and it cost like, what was it, like? It cost some ridiculous amount. Its worldwide gross is 17 million so far, which is really, really bad, because I think it cost like, was it $60 million or something like that? Some crazy amount of money. So, yeah, that is a pretty good. That's a pretty substantial flop. But, you know, I had some issues with Renfield, but overall I enjoyed it. Looks like Evil Dead Rise has made 40.3 million worldwide, 23 million opening weekend. That's pretty good. I don't know how much it cost to make, but it definitely did not look like it cost that much. But yeah, hey, congratulations. You bring up a good point, Nico. There wasn't a whole lot of humor in the movie, which I thought was a little, the humor, I don't know, and I think that plays into why I felt like Rise was the least Evil Dead movie. It didn't have the energy, for me, that like a lot of that the other Evil Dead movies have or have had. And yeah, there wasn't that sense of humor. It was much darker. So yeah, no, there was that one scene that was supposed to be funny that was like an homage to Evil Dead 2 that it didn't quite land for me, but they at least tried, I think. What they needed was some good old school slapstick humor. That's what they need. They needed like some fake shimps in Evil Dead Rise. You know, we needed somebody getting like a pie to the face, you know, maybe like a dinner plate smashed over their head, their eyes poked. That's what we needed in Rise. That's what we needed. You know what? Army of Darkness, I think, is my favorite too. That is the Evil Dead movie that I just get the most entertainment out of. Yeah, Trickopedia. It is 1986's Trick or Treat. That is that's the big physical media announcement that was announced earlier tonight. Coming to, I believe it's going to be a 4K sometime this year. I see some love for. I've not seen the Mario movie. I've heard great things about it though, and I mean it's raking in money hand over fist. So Mario is still a draw at the box office, a huge draw. So you know, good for Mario. Good for Mario. Actually, I asked Jeremy if he wanted to go watch the new Mario movie, and he was like, no. The next movie he wants to watch is The Boogeyman, the movie based on a Stephen King story. So he wants to go watch that. He's already made that clear to me. He wants to go watch The Boogeyman next. So that'll be the next one we watch. The Last Voyage of the Demeter looks really good. Yeah. I'm excited about that movie. There's also a movie, I think it's called Talk to Me. Have you guys seen the trailer for Talk to Me? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Talk to Me. That's it, yeah. That one looks pretty interesting too. So. But The Last Voyage of the Demeter, I like. There's been a million different Dracula movies, of course, but they always kind of gloss over the Demeter part. I think Bram Stoker's Dracula kind of gave us the most kind of look into that section of the book. But I think it's cool that we're going to get an entire movie that takes place on the Demeter. I'm excited. Randall Beatty, have I heard about the new Tots Rob Zombies Halloween masks and the CC Scarecrow mask and Allison's cat mask from sNs? Also Haunt and Children of the Corn and Candy Corn, little 4-inch figures. I've heard about the Rob Zombies Halloween masks and the Corey Cunningham Scarecrow and the Allison mask. I've actually pre-ordered 2 of the Corey Cunningham Scarecrow masks. I'm going to unbox one and I'm going to give the other one away. So whenever those come out, I'm going to do an unboxing and a giveaway of the Scarecrow mask. Hey, what's up, Mid-Level Media? Hope you're doing well. Super Tenor, your nephew and you enjoyed the Mario movie. That's cool. And I loved The Unbearable Weight of what was it? The Unbearable Weight of what was it? Incredible Talent or something like that. I liked that movie a lot. That was a fun one. Oh, Nico, you like the House That Screamed. That one's on my list. I've just not gotten around to watching it yet. And I've got that Arrow release. I just haven't watched it yet. That's right. Jeremy was Jeremy was there for the kills and the blood and gore in Evil Dead Rise, and he was happy with that. He liked the killing, and he liked the blood. There's nothing wrong with that. Am I excited for Linda Blair hiding in a cave in the new Exorcist this year? Oh God. I can't get excited for the new Exorcist. I just can't. Just leave those movies alone. And oh God, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Next most anticipated horror movie coming out from me, Swaggy, is probably the Last Voyage of the Demeter. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that one. Pizowell, I got my 2 nephews the 8-film Friday the 13th collection. They love them. Next is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I hope they enjoy them. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, Trickopedia. Yes, Jeremy enjoyed his post-kill his post-kills burrito very much. Yes. Yeah. He eats his burrito like a zombie eats a victim, in that he just tears into the tortilla and just digs into the innards of the burrito, the rice and the beans and the cheese and the meat, and just starts going at it. He's like a zombie with those burritos. Just rips them right open and just eats the guts right out of them. And he's messy too. He makes a mess. So, but there's just no easy way to eat a big giant burrito. You're going to make a mess with it. That's just it. It's going to be messy, That sucks about Renfield. I guess it's back to the DVD shelves for Cage. I hope not. I mean, look, Cage has been on a renaissance since Mandy. So, even though Renfield is tanking, he's still just exemplary in it as Dracula. He's at the top of my list, near the top of my list of Dracula performers. No doubt about it. I'd put him right up there alongside Gary Oldman and Bela Lugosi. Definitely. The Friday the 13th box is slashed to $79 on Scream Factory's website. Okay. I haven't seen the Pope's Exorcism yet either. I don't know. I've heard mostly decent things about that movie, but I'll probably just wait until streaming for that one. Digging the trucker cap. Where did I get it? Where did I get that? It's been a long time since I think I got this on like eBay, probably. I'd say eBay. It's been a long time. I don't really remember. A vivid description. Well, that's how it is. That when Jeremy eats a burrito, it's very much like a zombie, just tearing into a victim. Cage was not the problem with Renfield. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. I don't think I've ever been to a horror hound in Cincinnati. I've been to one in Columbus. And I've been to one in Indianapolis too. I've never been to one in Cincy though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive. I've been to one in Columbus and Indianapolis, but not Cincy. Frank Langella was a good Dracula. Yeah. Christopher Lee was a good Dracula too. I mean, I can't think of let's see if there's a Dracula tier list, and we'll do a Dracula tier list here. Ultimate Dracula tier list. Let's see if. Oh Lord, that's a horrible one. There's not even Bela Lugosi in that one. How do you do a Dracula tier list without freaking Bela Lugosi in it? The hell's wrong with you? But see, I don't know. I mean, so I don't think it's even fair to do a Dracula tier list, because I mean, like, Gary Oldman is S tier, Bela Lugosi is, I mean, Christopher Lee's S tier. I'd have to rewatch the one with Frank Langella. It's been a long time, but like, I mean, you know, Lugosi, Oldman, Christopher Lee, they're going to be, all three of them are going to be S tiers, right? And I mean, even if you throw in like you know, Nosferatu, you know, like, of course, you know, Klaus Kinski is going to be S tier. And who was the guy who played Nosferatu in the original Nosferatu? What was his name? Oh God, what was his name? Nosferatu, the vampire. Max Schreck. Yeah, Max Schreck. Yeah, he was good. So I mean, I don't know. I can't. I mean, all of those are S tier. So there's no need to do a tier list. They're all S tier. And I would add Cage to that as well. Yeah, Cage always gives 110%. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, he's there for, you know what I mean? He gives it his all. Don't forget about Luke Evans. I'd forgot about that movie he was in as Dracula, but I've never been to Michigan. No. Yeah, please drop a like on the stream if you haven't. That'd be nice. What's up, Michigan Dipper? How you doing? Bela will always be the best Dracula. Bela definitely, when you go back and you watch that movie, he's very intense and, like, you know, he's very good. He's very good. The Monster Squad Dracula, yes, yeah. I can't think of the guy's name who played Dracula in that one, but yeah, he was a great Dracula. Yeah, Rosa Ruger, or crap. Let me look it up here. Duncan Regier. I forget how you pronounce it, but yeah, he was a great Dracula. Great Dracula. Leslie Nielsen. I love Leslie Nielsen. I'm not a big fan of Dracula Dead and Loving It, though. Yeah, Rutger Hauer's Rutger Hauer was pretty good as the vampire in the second Salem's Lot. Miniseries or whatever you want, 2-part movie, television movie thingy they did years ago with Rob Lowe. I thought he was good in that. Shadow of the Vampire, yeah, with Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe was very good as Max Schreck. How you doing, Anthony? Hope you're doing well. Just got home from work. Did I miss your huge physical media announcement? It was Trick or Treat from 1986 is coming out from Red Shirt Pictures and Synapse Films. Yes, indeed. What are some of your all's most anticipated releases for the rest of this year? Let me check the poll here real quick. Okay, so with four popcorns, the 4 popcorn rating for Evil Dead Rise has gone down a little bit to 48%, 3 popcorns 30%, 2 popcorns 16%, and 1 popcorn 5%. Jerry Dandridge. Let's not forget Regine from Fright Night 2. Regine. My goodness. Whew. The Bearded Sloth, you're looking forward to that Hitcher second sight release. Okay. All right. My least favorite Dracula was me as the Count in high school. Sent you a pic on Facebook. Feel free to laugh. All right. So I'm going to go check out. Nico sent me a pic of himself as Count Dracula from high school. Is this like a high school play, or what are we talking about here? Okay. What is okay? All right. So is this person you're choking? Was that your Renfield? The high school play. Okay. Wow. I won't share this unless you give me consent. But I do like the eyebrows. I do like the eyebrows, Nico. And by the way, let me share this photo really quick. So this is apparently what the this is just something that Synapse released recently, put out. Artwork to be determined, but I'm sure it's probably going to be something similar to that. Trick or Treat 4K, limited edition. There you go. All you Trick or Treat fans, and I'm a fan of Trick or Treat too, so I'll definitely get my hands on it when it comes out. Hey, just watched your video about Chucky figure. Amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you. So that was Renfield. You were choking, and the eyebrows were real. Okay. All right. That's interesting. But I will not share this photo with the rest of the viewers. But not a bad Dracula, definitely not. The Renfield looks like he's definitely into it, so not bad. Not bad. Does Lionsgate own Fright Night 2 Rats in the U.S.? I think they own the IVE catalog, don't they? That made it. As far as I know, Joe, Lionsgate owns Fright Night 2. But clearly there's something, as the Nirvana song says, there's something in the way that keeps that movie from getting a new release, unfortunately. Yes, Synapse is putting out their Trick or Treat release. Synapse in conjunction with Red Shirt Pictures. What's up, Caniac? How are you doing? Jesse, you're really looking forward to the new Exorcist? Oh. I think they just need to leave the Exorcist alone. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Unless your name is William Peter Blatty. And William Peter Blatty is no longer with us. So. We need Blood Beach on Blu-ray. I thought Blood Beach got a Blu-ray, didn't it? Or maybe it didn't. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Trick or Treat 2, Fight the Good Fight. There's been no announcement as of an official release date just yet, but they are hoping to have it out sometime this year. If you purchased the Vinegar Syndrome stuff during their last their halfway to Black Friday sale, it depends on what you got, what you purchased, Nico. Because if you got like a Blade in the Dark, those were all pre-orders. I don't know when those are supposed to be coming out, but those were all pre-orders. Yes, Nightmare Beach definitely got a Blu-ray. I've got that one. Darn fine movie. What are they going to do with The Exorcist to make it stand out from all the other possession films? I have no idea. No idea. That's something I really like. I not just possession movies, but like possession movies that deal with like exorcisms. That's kind of why I don't have any desire to watch The Pope's Exorcist until it gets to streaming, because it seems like they're just all the same. They all borrow so liberally from The Exorcist. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything they can do. I mean, The Exorcist and The Exorcist 3 are so good. It's just, I don't know. It's just going to be the same thing over again. There'll be a little kid that's possessed and their head'll spin and they'll puke, CGI green puke. And of course the head spin it'll all be CGI, and, they're not going to take it to the same. It's just not going to be as good. It's not going to be even remotely as good. There's just no way. There's no way. The Bearded Sloth. I'm actually waiting for my copy to come in. I got the Indicator release. So it's coming all the way from Australia. So hopefully it'll be here soon. Yeah, exactly. Entertainment Wizard. Yes. Yes. They've already got so much invested in it. And I just don't think, I don't think the a casual audience even really knows what, well, that might actually go in its favor if like just the casual movie going audience don't know or aren't familiar with The Exorcist. Maybe that'll help it. I don't know. They've already, I don't see that movie doing those kinds of numbers, but who knows? Who knows? I think them messing with The Exorcist is so stupid. I agree. I agree. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Alien, Exorcist, Terminator, and honestly Halloween. All those franchises need to go on a long hiatus. The Terminator, definitely. There doesn't need to be another Terminator movie for maybe ever. I just feel like they keep failing with these Terminator movies, trying to take it back to what it was. And remember, like, Terminator 2 was how many years ago? I was a little kid when that came out. And there's been all these other Terminator movies since that just didn't, Terminator's dead. Leave Terminator alone. It's dead. It's dead. You killed it. The Exorcist, we don't need any other Exorcist stuff. Alien, you could still do stuff in the Alien universe. I think it depends on the story and who's making it, really. I think there's still blood in the Alien. I think there's still acidic blood in the Alien franchise. And definitely Halloween needs... It needs more than just, 2 or 3 years, I think. We need a very long respite from Halloween. At least 4 years or 5 years. I'm not drinking anything tonight. Just got some water here. Some good old water. And sipping on a Pepsi Zero Sugar that Jeremy got. So nothing fancy. What's up, parking lots? Did I snag a signed pea soup can? No. No, I did not. That's it's supposed to be the Exorcist, whatever this new Exorcist thing that's coming out, it's supposed to be a trilogy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's bring back the Sleepaway Camp box set. There we go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about a Terminator reboot? Well, I mean, they tried that. And it really didn't work. Well, they kind of did that because, Genesis was kind of a reboot. And even Dark Fate was like a reboot of Terminator 2, just on a much smaller scale. So, just leave Terminator's dead. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I know they're doing like a new Alien series or something for, was it Disney Plus? It's for one of the streaming services. That was the last thing I heard, was like an Alien series on one of the streaming services. Which that could be interesting. Halloween H50 Mission to Mars. Anthony O'Donnell, did you hear that Pumpkinhead, The Burning, and Night of the Demons are all getting 4K releases? I've not heard, but I mean, that definitely would not surprise me. Scream Factory is going to go through all their catalog, and what hasn't gotten 4Ks will get 4Ks, I'm sure. They're already doing that, so wouldn't surprise me at all that Pumpkinhead and The Burning and Night of the Demons are next. I've got the Sleepaway Camp Red Cross set too. The one that got banned. The one that they had that Anchor Bay almost got sued over. So yeah, I've I've got that one too. That's a classic. Hey, what's up, Ross? By the way, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, please do so. Hulu. Okay, so that Alien series is supposed to be on Hulu. Okay, interesting. Hey, not if I cut you first. Thank you. Bacon Pew Pew, what's up? Got a new job as a deputy. All right. Well, congratulations, man. All right, the Bearded Sloth, take care. Have a good one, man. .02. I thought it was a decent horror movie, but not good. Not a good Evil Dead movie. Not enough woods, gore, or laughs, plus the ending ripped off a recent video game. Oh, is that right? I'm also over the Scream films, basically become Clue, figure out the killers, and same old crap over and over. Yeah, I'm kind of over the Scream. I'm over Scream too. I really am. I've been over Scream for a while. I mean, bring that new movie out and just get it out, get it over with, and let's move on. Let's move on. Get all the Scream hype and the 8 million Scream videos flooding your subscription boxes over and done with, and let's move on. Does Jeremy have a favorite horror character? That's a good question. I'd say his top 3 are probably going to be Chucky, Candyman, and Freddy. Those would be his top 3. Nothing that I've heard, Bacon Pew Pew. And I asked Mark, crap, I forget his last name. The guy who played Leatherface in the last Chainsaw movie, if there was going to be a sequel, and he told me nobody's contacted him yet. So he said he thinks there will be, but nobody's contacted him about doing it yet. So, and yes, Tubi is ridiculous. Tubi's got it all. That's for sure. What's up, Cotton Eye Joe? How you doing? And we got Captain Horror over on Twitch. What's going on, man? Hi, Piz. I've been sick in bed with flu this last week. Could you recommend some good movies to watch? I've seen all your top 20 slasher movies. I'm struggling to find any good movies. Well, strange that we just talked about Tubi, because Tubi has literally everything. Cotton Eye Joe. So let's throw out some movie recommendations for Cotton Eye Joe to help him get through the flu. Let's see. What have I seen recently that's been good? Where's my stack of Blu-rays? I know I've watched a lot of stuff lately, but I can't. Mark Burnham, that's right, Sasha. Yes. Leech Woman would be right up there. If I did Jeremy's top 5, I would think it's Candyman, Chucky, Freddy, Pinhead, and then probably Leech Woman. So. I've got to hold on. Let me go to Tubi here, and I'll tell you what I've watched recently. Because doesn't Tubi have like a recent watch list? Doesn't it? Let's see. Recommended. Okay. Let's see. I recently watched Video Violence, which is a good shot on video horror movie on Tubi. Let's see. I watched see if any of these are any good. I rewatched 10 to Midnight, which is on Tubi, Charles Bronson movie. If you've not seen it, highly recommend that. I watched Cannibal Campout, which is another good shot on video horror movie. Watched that recently. That was fun. I'm just going to scroll through Tubi because I'm going to assume that you have access to Tubi, and Tubi has literally everything. So, oh, Triangle. Triangle is a good one. It's got Melissa George in it. It's got a guy on the cover that kind of looks like the Texas Moonlight Killer from The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Highly recommend it. Oh, The Taking of Deborah Logan. That's a great movie. I'm actually going to be doing a review of The Taking of Deborah Logan very soon because Alex Bacon, who was here earlier, has requested that I do a review of that. So that will be an upcoming patron requested review. Great movie. Necrophiles is ridiculous but fun, says Future Dead Camper. Mark Striano says Scanners. 976 Evil, of course, that's a good one too. Watchers, Twisted Trucker. Watchers is great. Yeah, I love Watchers. Southpaw 82 Seconds, The Watchers. That's a good one. Southpaw. Let's see. The Mutilator, aka Fall Break. Whoop, that was on my slasher list, so he's seen that one. Cotton Eye Joe has definitely seen that one then. So there's some Starry Eyes, Michael Sullivan. Yeah, I actually rewatched Starry Eyes on, I think it was on Tubi recently. Starry Eyes is very good. Yes, very good. A VPN, Sasha. Yes, I definitely can recommend a VPN service. Okay, there you go. So go to surfshark.deals/pizowell and use promo code pizowell. And you'll get like 3 months of free service. You'll get I think it's 80% off and several months of free service. So that's a pretty good deal. There you go. That's a clickable link there. But, yeah, Surfshark is pretty good. Pretty good. So you get 83% off, plus 3 months absolutely free. So there you go. The Farm? The Farm. I've not seen The Farm. The Barn. I rewatched The Barn recently. That's a fun little slasher. And it's on Tubi. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I've never watched an episode of Breaking Bad. I know. But I've never watched Breaking Bad. Sorry. So there you go, Cotton Eye Joe. There's a bunch of picks. There's a bunch of recommendations. We'll have to check out Starry Eyes and Watchers. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. There you go. Both Starry Eyes and Watchers, definitely worth checking out. So there you go. Oh, by the way, Bury the Bride is a brand new movie on Tubi. It's a Tubi original. It's directed by Spider One, Rob Zombie's brother. I watched it earlier tonight. It's not great, but it's not awful. I know that's not a glowing recommendation, but for a Tubi original, this may be the Gone with the Wind of Tubi originals. So, not bad, but not great. So there you go. There's a Tubi original that I actually kind of recommend. Oh, and I was going to say, the next patron and channel member watch along is going to be next Tuesday, the 25th, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know I was going to post a poll, but this is a movie that I've wanted to talk about for a long time. I was going to do a review of it, but I've decided I'm just going to do this watch along for my patrons and channel, or with my patrons and channel members, and talk about the movie. And that movie is Mario Bava's A Bay of Blood, aka Twitch of the Death Nerve. It's a very important movie in that it kind of bridges the gap between the traditional Italian giallo and what became the contemporary American slasher, or the modern American slasher. So that'll be an interesting one to watch and to talk about, and that's going to be Tuesday the 25th, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bava, yes. A Bay of Blood, aka Twitch of the Death Nerve. I think it's got about 20 different alternate titles too. I know there's many, so let's see here. It's also known as Carnage and Bloodbath. I think there's actually more. So A Bay of Blood, Twitch of the Death Nerve, Bloodbath, and Carnage. And there's got to be more. I'm pretty sure there's more. It doesn't matter. Lots of alternate titles. But an interesting movie. An interesting film. Yeah, there will be some more watch-alongs with Jeremy and I for sure. Actually, we're going to do a new lunch with Jeremy sometime this week also. I'm not sure when, probably Thursday or Friday afternoon. We'll do a new lunch with Jeremy stream. We were going to do that this week or last week, whatever. But we went and watched Evil Dead Rise instead. So we'll do it this week, Thursday or Friday. Rabid dogs. I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like. No, I don't think I've seen it. It's got the great George Eastman in it, though. It's got George Eastman in it. Nope, I don't believe I've seen this one. I'm gonna throw a Bava in tonight. Thanks, Piers. Ah, cool. What are you? What Bava flick are you thinking, Nico? The U.S. release of A Bay of Blood was rated PG. Really? I don't know how they got away with that, unless it was very, very heavily cut, which I'm assuming it must have been. Should Cujo have a remake? No, we don't need a Cujo remake. Rabid Dogs is classic. It's Dog Day Afternoon meets Last House on the Left in a moving car. Wow. Is it on Tubi? Let's see if it's on Tubi. Yeah. Is that it? No, that's a 2015 movie. No, it's a different one. Unless it's a remake of the Bava film. But with a description like that, I definitely have to see it. Rabid Dogs, 1974. Okay. I will add it to my list. Oh my God, look at these character names. You've got Blade, 32. Okay. All right. Interesting. Creepshow coming to 4K is great news. Long overdue. Yeah. I've already got one of those bundles pre-ordered. Lunch with Jeremy provided by Taco Bell. I'm not sure. I'll leave it up to him, whatever he wants to eat for lunch that day. I will definitely leave that up to him. I'm not sure. It's either going to be Taco Bell. Well, it could be Sonic. He might throw Sonic in. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's either going to be Taco Bell, Moe's, KFC, maybe Arby's, but he could throw in Sonic. I don't know. We'll see. Do I like Magic from 78? It's been a long time since I saw that. A long time. So I don't remember. I need to run really quick, but I will be right back. I will leave you guys with some more of this awesome Christopher Walken tune, but I will be right back very shortly.
I never killed anybody that didn't deserve it. 5 long years he wore this watch. This watch. In one place he knew he could hide something. This watch was your birthright. I could have used a little more cowbell. You'd be dead. 5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass. I gotta have more cowbell. This watch. You'd be dead. 5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass. His ass.
Your son. Your son, the cowboy. Your son. That snatched my narcotics. Your son. That whore. Hightailed it out of there. Your son. That ain't any kind of fun.
No. I just say whatever I want.
Those guys are dead.
I just say whatever I want.
I want monkeys.
People seem to enjoy it.
Monkeys.
I free associate. I make up the skits and bits right there.
Intuitive improvisation.
I just say whatever I want.
Intuitive improvisation. It's the secret of genius.
I just say whatever I want. And people seem to enjoy it.
You tell them what I say.
This watch was your birthright. No. This watch up his ass. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
I want you to know what it's like to live that way.
5 long years he wore this watch. This watch.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
This watch.
You're clear with me. You understand?
His ass.
From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. I want in.
It's my turn. One time.
He died of dysentery.
Ad libs, improv. I free associate. I make up the skits and bits right there.
You're clear with me. You understand?
I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years.
But you can't run, ain't you?
Now, little man,
Never come back again.
I give the watch to you.
No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. I want in.
Never come back again. Red and blue. Never come back again.
It's my turn.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
Monkeys up his ass.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Monkeys up his ass. His ass. His watch.
I want
Monkeys. His watch.
the Antichrist.
Monkeys. His watch was your birthright.
I want
Monkeys. You'd be damned. Monkeys.
Hail to the king, baby.
All right, I'm back. Thought I heard Jeremy upstairs, but it must have been Hemingway. Hemingway's so daggone big that when he runs upstairs, it can sound like a person because he's a big kitty. He's a big kitty. and then on my way back down here, I kicked over my guitar and I was like, oh crap, I hope I kicked over my ancient I can't call it a second-hand guitar. It's probably a third or fourth-hand guitar that I found at a used bookstore for next to nothing. And I was like, I've got to buy it. So, but I hope I didn't. No, I think it's still okay. No, I think it's okay. I just knocked it out of tune a little bit. It was Taco. It might have been. It might have been Taco Man. You never know. Jeff Jarrett, he broke 1 million guitars. Never drew a dime. Never drew a dime. Everyone's getting into 4K UHD except Vestron Collector Series. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't drop a 4K at some point. I'm actually really looking forward to the MVD Rewind Swamp Thing 4K. I'm looking forward to that one. And by the way, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I would appreciate that. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, I think Second Sight did release Magic. Where can I get the Tubi shirts? Let me grab you the link here, my friend. There you go. There's the link to the Tubi and Pizza shirts. I don't know about Allegoria, but I know Spider-One's new movie is on there. Oh, I didn't know Adrienne Barbeau did the voice of Catwoman in Batman the Animated Series. That's kind of cool. She does have a sexy voice. That's for sure. So I'm going to have to find Rabid Dogs. I wonder if it's on... Let's see if it's on Prime. Currently unavailable. What is... Oh, no, here it is. It's called Like Rabid Dogs, though. Okay, well, cool. Apparently it is on... It is on Prime, so cool. Kino Lorber has a good sale going on right now. Is that right? Okay. I'll have to look that one up. I've been having really bad luck with 4K, skipping and freezing. Then I put the Blu-ray in and it plays just fine. What's up with that? Brand new Sony 4K region-free player. Like brand new. Huh. That's, I don't know. That's interesting, Nico. I've never... No idea. If anybody can answer Nico's question about the 4K issues, please share. Let's see, I was going to look something up, but now I don't remember what that was. Do you ever look back and kind of wish that HD DVD would have won the format war? Gosh, I don't even remember. Like, which one of those looked better? If HD, I don't think I Well, I definitely didn't have an HD DVD player. Oh, I was going to look up Kino Lorber. See what they got going on in their sale. If there's anything that... anything that, floats my boat. But yeah, they've got Death Wish 4K for $17.99. That's a good deal. Taking of Pelham 123 for $17.99. Silence of the Lambs 4K for $13.99. That's not bad. Oh wow, okay. They got the Missing in Action trilogy for $30. Crap, I might have to get that my darn self. Serpico 50th anniversary 4K. Oh, Serpico. Let's see what else they got here. Spring sale, over 800 titles as low as $549. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. What do we got here? Ants for $9.99 on Blu-ray. Beware the Blob, aka Son of the Blob. $9.99 on Blu-ray. The Blood Beast Terror with Peter Cushing, $11.99 on Blu-ray. Blue Monkey, aka Insect, for $7.99. I don't think I've ever seen Blue Monkey, but I've heard a little bit about it. What do you guys say? Blue Monkey, thumbs up, thumbs down? Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker Special Edition Blu-ray for $8.99. Come on. Come on, that's a give me. Charles Bronson in Cabo Blanco for $9.99. Okay. Dario Argento's Card Player Special Edition Blu-ray for $8.49. Oh my God, CB4 Special Edition for $9.99. Oh man, I may have to get that. I've not seen CB4 in so long. Holy crap! All right, I'm gonna put that one aside for now. Clockers, my favorite Spike Lee joint, $9.99 on Blu-ray. So there's some pretty decent titles here on the Kino sale. Gonna have to pick myself up a couple. At least a couple. Enter the Ninja. Escape from Alcatraz, 4K, $17.99. Farewell Friend, starring Charles Bronson, $9.99 Blu-ray. Oh, they got their film noir box sets, $24.99 each. If you are a fan of noir. Cabo Blanco is kind of a snooze. That's too bad. Love Blue Monkey. There's two thumbs up for Blue Monkey. Thoughts on Shaw Factory rescanning Sorority House Massacre? I can't see the new scan beat the one from Scorpion. I've not watched it yet. I may pop it in and watch it after the stream here, actually. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing a because of Renfield, I've decided to go back and watch and review Vampire's Kiss, and I'm going to be giving away a free Blu-ray of Vampire's Kiss. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I want that too, Joe. The Prophecy with Christopher Walken, yes. That movie definitely needs a 4K. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hannibal, 4K, $19.99. Blu-ray. Oh, Hard Target, 4K, $17.99. Blu-ray, $9.99. Has anybody got the Hard Target 4K? Because if that one looks good, I may have to. I've got the Blu-ray, but I need 4K quality when it comes to Van Damme in Hard Target. So if that 4K looks good, I may have to get it. Hatchet for the Honeymoon, Mario Bava's Hatchet for the Honeymoon Blu-ray, $9.99. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but I remember liking it. Highway to Hell Blu-ray, $9.99. High Plains Drifter 4K, $17.99. I'm Dangerous Tonight Blu-ray. Love that movie. $9.99 on Blu-ray. If you've not seen I'm Dangerous Tonight, you absolutely should. Absolutely should. The 4K of Hard Target looks great, but sounds incredible. Okay. Piz Rabid Dogs has two versions. The other is called Kidnapped. They are almost identical, except Lamberto shot added scenes for 1 year later. Okay. All right. Sale ends on the 24th. Well, that's about an hour and a half away. So I'm going to have to get those purchases in. Okay. All right. So everybody's saying that 4K is pretty good. So I'm going to have to upgrade. So when it comes to Hard Target, you've got to have Hard Target in the best possible format. I mean, come on. John Woo and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Why have they not teamed up again? That's the real question. We need a new Woo Van Damme connection. I need that in my life. Ooh, Charles Bronson's Mr. Majestic, $9.99 Blu-ray, definitely worth it. Love me some Mr. Majestic. I was actually watching Death Wish 4 before the stream started. I love the scene where Bronson goes into the video store after the one guy, and you see like, of course, it's like all Canon releases. It's like a video store that's just full of Canon releases, but they've got like the big stand, the big standee of Leatherface from Chainsaw 2 in the background and stuff. Good stuff. Rawhead Rex limited edition steelbook, $9.99. Wow. If you don't own Rawhead Rex in a steelbook, then I just don't know about you. Can you remember the first DVD? What was the first DVD I bought? I think it was The Dentist. I'm pretty sure it was The Dentist. Pretty sure that it was The Dentist with Corbin Burnson. You watch Death Wish for the most. Really? Okay. That's interesting, Nico. I mean, I love all of them. I love all those Death Wish movies. But, yeah. The Crackdown. I love how the Crackdown ends, where, like, you know, and again, it's like if you're in a Death Wish movie and you're like the love interest or the child of the love interest of Paul Kersey, you're dead. You're just dead. There's no two ways about it. You are going to die. And then, of course, in 4, of course, both of them die. And then Bronson kills the bad guy with a rocket launcher and just walks away. Just walks away. He's like, hey, not again. This always happens. Hey. Someday I will visit Bronson's grave in Vermont and pay tribute to Bronson at his grave. That will happen someday, I promise. Oh, and if you've not entered the giveaway that I'm doing for those 2 pieces of art from Fantasy Realm Art, enter now, because I'm going to be announcing the winners Thursday on my Instagram. So to enter to win those 2 pieces, you need to watch my Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Festival video. And all the details are in that video, and I will be announcing the winner on Instagram on Thursday. So on my Instagram Thursday. So follow me on Instagram too. So all kinds of cool stuff coming up in the coming days and weeks here on my channel. Reviews, Patreon and channel member watch along, a new Lunch with Jeremy stream, all that stuff. And I'm also working on a new Bloodstream or 2. And I'm trying to get a couple of guests arranged for a new Sunday night stream as well. So. First 2 DVDs you bought back in 1998 was the worst copy of Halloween and Scream. Okay. All right. Bringing all the good stuff. Well, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream there. Since I've not done one of these in a while, I'm a little rusty. My stamina's not quite back up to par. But I do want to give a big shout out to everybody who hung out with me tonight. I appreciate it. This has always been a lot of fun. Or it's always a lot of fun, of course, to hang out with y'all and shoot the bull, talk movies, all that great stuff. But let me do some shout outs here and then we'll call it a night. Shout out to Saturn Video for the $2 super chat. Shout out to Nico for the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Future Dead Camper for being a channel member for 7 months. Thank you. And shout out to Horror Orban for the $2 super chat. Thank you for tuning in over on Twitch. Cotton Eye Joe, Captain Horror, and Lost Tune. And let's see who's still with me over on YouTube. We've got Sasha, we've got Nico, Entertainment Wizard, Usu, Trickopedia, Bobby, Jack Mack, Future Dead Camper, Wild Wrangler. I don't know if I've seen White Buffalo or not. I'll have to look into that. We got Dave, we got Joe, we got Snake Plissken, we got Reggie, we got Andy Shoemake, we got Twisted Trucker, Sam Thomas, and Justin Smith. Distorted Visions, Scratch Burno, Mark Striano. We got Christian hanging out with us tonight. Barney Likes Beer, CJM. Jesse, Michael Sullivan, John Richard, Ross Jordan, Mike Barrett, Horn Dog. Nice, Horn Dog. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so before you take off. And I tell you what, let me play us out here with the little tune here in my ancient kicked over guitar that's probably out of tune. But I'll play a quick little ditty for you guys before we call it a night. Oh, God, please. Please pretend like you didn't hear that, okay? Only a little out of tune. Not bad. Just a little out of tune. But thanks again. Y'all have a great night. I will see you again very soon. Peace.